Alright guys, so today is the big day. I just woke up and I just got ready for the interview. It's currently 7:22. The interview is supposed to be at 9:30, I believe, or 9. I'm supposed to be there. And like the time difference from here to there is only 15 minutes, so it should not be long in order to take over there. But first I wanna get some breakfast. I'm gonna take one of these water bottles, and I'm gonna put some pre-workout so I stay awake. But before drinking that, I'm just gonna eat something because I don't wanna have an empty stomach, otherwise it's gonna feel like it's burning right here. Yeah guys, so it's going to be from 9 to 5 and we'll see how that goes, so I'll keep you guys posted. So I'm back. Interview's over. Actually I was wrong. The interview, there were only 2 interviews. I don't know, because in the email it said there were 5, but then when I was over there they said because there were full-time and also interns, so in interviews, and they say for full-times were actually 4, not even 5, and for interns there were only 2. So I only did 2 interviews, which I'm glad there were only 2, because imagine doing 5 interviews, it would be like really draining. And just to tell you a little bit about the process, the first interview was like divided in 3 sections, which was basically about the projects I have built and what technologies have I used. The second part of the first interview then gave me a logic problem, and the final part of that interview, the first one, was to solve a programming problem, like one of those that I've been doing in the YouTube series I started, calling the whiteboard. But that was basically the first interview. The first one was about the projects, and the second one, some of the technologies I like to use, and then the second part of the second interview was a coding problem. For both of them, I was able to come up with a solution. So those are some points. The first one, I was able to look at the edge cases, meaning that like those specific cases that you don't think about, but they might occur. So I was able to implement those cases, so that way the program or the program will not break. I'm sorry. And the second one, I was trying to come up with an optimal approach, not solution but approach at the beginning. But I told the interviewer, I was like, oh, I mean, I think there's a better optimal, a better optimized approach in regards with time complexity, just to put it in not too technical terms. But then there was another approach I could do where I can do pretty much the same program, but instead of not using much memory, use some memory and do it in less time. So there's a balance. It's either you have low speed and low storage, so that way you don't have to store much memory, or you use some of the memory and you slow the speed. I was able to do it the first way, which was to not use any memory and just make it run, but it will take a little bit longer. And then the other one, I was able to get to the idea he was trying to say, but we run out of time, which was actually really good because I came up with a solution. So the second part was to look for possible scenarios or possible ways of optimizing the problem. And he knew that I understood where I was going. So that's good. That's good that he was aware. That was pretty much the interview process. After that, they gave us these cool cards. This is basically a card for to buy food. They gave us another cool thing, which is this. Yeah, basically it says that the software limit is 200. So I think that's I can buy that much software. And he was telling us, I don't know if the math is correct, if you buy around 20 games, it will cost you around $10 each if you do kind of the math. I don't know what he meant with that. I'm not a gamer, I don't play Xbox, so I don't really care. And you also saw the cool sweater they gave me. We'll see when I'm gonna hear back from them for the offer, if they do decide to go and give me the opportunity. They say that the most they take 2 weeks at max, so I should be hearing back from them soon. We'll see. I mean, I felt good. I felt that I did good. They treat me really good. I was able to network with other people there. They were really, actually everybody was really cool there. They're really doing a good job in getting the good people here, because it's not like a competition there. It's not like, oh, if I did better than the other ones, they're gonna hire me. No, the way they work is that they'd rather say no to 10 candidates and get a good one, instead of getting an average and get a bad one, if that makes sense. So if not one of us was good, they will not get us. If all of us were good, they will all be in, if that makes sense. I have pretty much I have the whole day today and until 3 for tomorrow, so I might check out the city and see what's going on. Actually, I wasn't now aware of this, but they give us some money to spend in museums or other attractions in Seattle. Not movies, not bowling, but attractions from Seattle. So I'm gonna use that, and I think I have 8 rides, so it's really good. That's actually really good. So we'll see what happens, and I'll keep you guys posted. Peace. Yeah, I was wrong about Seattle. There's not now only trees and mountains. Look. Bro, there's a mountain over there. Alright guys, as you saw in the video, I was checking out the city. It was great. I take my words back. Seattle has a lot of things going on. I mean, I wasn't aware. I didn't know, like, on the bridge that we passed and you could see like the lake on both sides. That lake is like a floating bridge. I didn't know until the Uber driver told me that basically that bridge, it has like a hollow. It doesn't have anything in the inside, so it's floating around. But it has like some anchors, so it doesn't like move sideways. But that bridge is basically a floating bridge, which I think is really cool. And yeah, I mean, I hope I have more time to look around, but unfortunately I need to check out at 12 from the hotel, and I don't want to be checking in other places with a suitcase and my backpack. I think it's gonna be a pain just to be carrying all those things. But I mean, I had a great moment. I mean, I wanna take this moment to thank Microsoft for giving me this great experience and opportunity to come all the way here to Seattle and meet their members, like see the city and learn about the experience. So thank you, Microsoft. And without talking anymore, this is the end of the video. See you to the next one. Peace.